See the arrogance that he places that
Right,
basket?
Yeah, the extra
based on
shove.
the
Why do I feel like I'm about to be offended?
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
For anyone who hasn't seen it, the OpenAI robot. Now I showed you this, Jay.
Mm-hmm. The one doing the dishes.
The one doing the dishes. I'll put this up so everyone can have a bit of a look. So yeah, I'll bring it up so everyone can have a bit of a look. We won't play the whole thing. I'll kind of like fast forward a little bit. But basically nowadays, essentially iRobot, the hit movie with Will Smith from 2004, based on Isaac Asimov's 3 laws of robotics, essentially it looks like they're trying to really do it. And this robot looks and kind of creepily sounds like Alan Tudyk, the voice of Sonny from the movie. I recently watched iRobot, by the way, so in case you
I can tell.
can't tell, I was like, oh, I'll write down this person's name just for the podcast. Anyway, I'll I'll share this and I'll.
You do have crazy knowledge with movies, though.
I am.
The amount of times we've had this discussion at work about an actor or, a producer or something or other, and yeah.
Just quickly, everyone out there, the film Armageddon features a song.
Oh,
I don't want to fall asleep because I'll miss you, babe. I don't want to miss a thing. That's me singing, by the way. And City of Angels, Nicolas Cage movie, has the Goo Goo Dolls singing a totally different song. But comment down below if you guys get the 2 songs confused, because Jay got them confused, and Jay is like, I'm a movie guy, he's a music guy. My missus, I played the Goo Goo Dolls song, and she actually looked at me and she said, oh yeah, Armageddon. She knows the name of the movie, and I'm like, you're wrong. And she's like, what do you mean?
I knew the lyrics, though.
you knew the lyrics. Yeah, comment down below if you guys get those 2 songs, those 2 situations confused, because we do. But we're going to share this AI. It's crazy AI. Stop screen. Share screen. All right, here we go.
Hey, figure 1, what do you see right now?
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
Great, can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
Just quickly. So did you see how delicately he passed that apple? Does it, because I feel like they had to pick an apple specifically, but it seems really, I think that's really, really cool.
I've seen them like pick up eggs. And
can you explain why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
On it. So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
It's genius. See the arrogance that he places that basket?
Yeah, the extra
based
shove.
on the scene right now, where do you think the dishes in front of you go next?
Look at his hand.
The dishes on the table, like that plate and cup, are likely to go into the drying rack next.
Great. Can you put them there?
Just wait for the end, by the way. I love the end. Look at this. Look at this. Wait for it. Shoves it a little bit like, get out of here.
All right. So how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
I agree.
But you know what you didn't do? You didn't get me a water. Usually
You're
someone
welcome.
has
If there's anything else you need help with, just let me know.
And then he just walks off when the robot's still talking to him. I think that's crazy. Yeah, like here's the thing, right? So you saw that whole thing. The purpose of a robot in my mind, it isn't to sound human, right? I don't need you to be like, I think I did pretty well. Like that, I mean that's cool. But I don't need you to make this robot a companion for me.
You want
Like,
it to be
they
like
make-
a butler?
Yeah, like they make robots like that for companionship. But like if people are buying a robot, this isn't a living being. This is literally just a household appliance. But you've made it talk like a person. I mean, that's cool, but it's not what I need. What do you think of that thing?
Well, I think that's where a lot of the rules and laws and people's kind of things differ. I mean, like, if you have something that's working for you, then what kind of rights does it get? I mean, is it supposed to be a slave to you and do everything that you say? I mean, do you feel sorry for these things? At what
I can't
point?
think of that.
You know what I mean? Like, at what point do they should start to get paid for the time and labor that they do? And yeah, I don't know, like what rights and stuff do they have? And then if we ignore that and they become smarter than us, then they might be like, well, you know, we're just basically nothing and we should be slaves to them. And then you have Terminator Judgment Day.
Bloody hell. I was going to say, like, this for some reason makes me think of the 4 best robotics movies. The one that you got me on, Deus Ex Machina. Yeah.
Yes.
That one there, that movie. I think that's a phenomenal film because you got me into it and I just really liked it. Bicentennial Man. My guilty pleasure robot movie. I, Robot, and also Artificial Intelligence, starring Haley Joel Osment, which is just amazing. But Bicentennial Man in particular, because of the kind of household appliance kind of thing, and what you just said then, which is Andrew in Bicentennial Man gets a living wage. He gets paid money, and he slowly morphs into a human because he feels more human over time.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of interesting. But obviously, iRobot plays this totally differently, where the robot essentially
has a built-in code that protects the human against a robot going rogue.
Exactly. So I think the laws are: the first law is you can't harm humans under any cost. The second law is you have to obey humans as long as it doesn't affect with the first law. And the first law is you have to you have to ensure your own survival as long as it doesn't conflict with the first 2 laws, kind of thing. So that's interesting as well. But obviously the robot kind of loses its mind and starts going nuts and stuff like that. So yeah, that's robotics right now, people, and it looks very, very interesting. Thank you for watching Glass Culture Podcast. If you liked this video, click here to subscribe. If you want to see the full podcast, click here.